Forensic testing helps police determine whether a suspect is innocent or guilty. The Royal Bahamas Police Force Forensic Lab is always busy testing evidence, and as we celebrate Police Month, we'll explore more units of this lab, which plays a major role in the fight against crime. DeAndre Williamson explains.
The Forensic Toxicology unit I have found is an excellent unit.
Malachi Rackley is one of the scientific officers in the Toxicology unit at the Forensic Lab of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. When someone dies from a drug overdose or chemical poisoning, the Toxicology unit determines that information.
When it comes to postmortem toxicology, we want to know whether or not a person consumed a drug. Let's say a person committed suicide, right? And they took a whole heap of pills. So the pathologist would take specimens such as the gastric contents of the person, and if you find 100 pills in someone's gastric contents, you can be relatively convinced that that person attempted or intentionally consumed those pills.
Special care is taken when testing specimen. Corporal Rackley shares how it's done with their special equipment.
This right here is called the gas chromatography mass spectrometer. That's just a fancy way of saying it actually takes a sample. Inside here, we actually have the column. We have the column of the mass spec. So you'll see this thin wire with the column right there. That's the actual column where the actual separation of the specimen takes place.
Then there's the chemistry unit. This unit is different from the toxicology unit. The chemistry unit determines the physical and chemical nature of unknown substances related to crime.
So what we have here is what we call a spot test. We use it as a screening method to screen whether we should test further for a drug or not. So this is a test tube containing a white powdered sample that we believe to be cocaine. Now we want to confirm whether it's possibly cocaine or not. If this is possibly cocaine, we're going to get the similar color produced in both wells.
Unlike the toxicology and chemistry units, the biology unit identifies and compares bodily fluids and biological material. This is helpful in crimes where blood, semen, or saliva is present.
So the test I'm about to do right now is called the leukomalachite green test for blood. What it does is it targets the enzymes specific to blood or hemoglobin, and it will change a color. So what we would do is we would take 1 drop of the leukomalachite green reagent, followed by a few drops of the hydrogen peroxide reagent, and we should get, if it's blood, a blue-green color change within 10 seconds.
Tests for blood are also done with a special light. Sergeant Lloyd explains how this test is carried out.
This is a UV light that we use to help identify stains, and I'm examining the clothing item for any signs of fluorescence. Any signs of fluorescence indicates that it's a possible bodily fluid that I would need to do chemical testing on.
For ZNS Network News, I'm DeAndre Williamson.